what your 2 cents? We beefing the tension 2 tenths. Say it with your chest, what your 2 cents? To keep it 100 before the note spent. I got 98 problems for 2 cents.
Oh, let's go. He joined. Let's go. Okay. I mean, check it out, man. 2 Cents podcast, homie. Coming straight from downtown, dog.
We got special guest Emma Doom up in here just to...
Doom knots, homie. Doom knots in the fucking scene, homie. Get with it. Y'all don't know, you better find out. So, nah, man, today's what, Thursday, whatever the fuck, first podcast of the year, right, dog?
First podcast of the year, dog.
Of the year, 2022 shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Return of the Mac?
Return of the Mac.
Alright, hell yeah, dog. We got the homie in here today, the homie Sad, dog, the homie High Pressure. Put it out there, High Pressure, you know what I'm saying? The camera angles, trying to get the homie there. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Let's go. What's up, homie? What's up, Sad?
I'm doing good. What microphone do I speak into?
You right there, you good.
They hear us out there in the multi-webs, in the metaverse.
Yeah, in the metaverse, they hear you, homie.
I'm doing good, man. Thank you guys for having me today. You know, I'm just sipping the finest Mexican lager you can have.
A Modelo time?
Yes, sir. I think they're sending a check pretty soon.
Pretty soon, because this motherfucker drinks Modelo way too much.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Especially today.
Much love, though. Thank you guys for having me. What's up with y'all? How you guys feeling today?
Chilling.
Blessed, right? Blessed to have another day.
Absolutely.
The homie got the mic hella high up.
Oh, well,
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, you can turn it up and down, man.
Yeah, we got it. Well, I mean, first episode of the year. We give our 2 cents. And you know what we're talking about. We're talking about some grass shit right off top, dog. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we got a lot of feedback. You know, I mean, majority of the question is, you know, what if y'all don't know the homie put it out there, we try to get some of y'all feedback to let us know what y'all want to hear about.
Yeah.
Graph is the topic, I guess. I guess that goes with our followers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's up? Well, how you feel about graph, homie?
I love it.
I love it.
It's a great way to express yourself. A great way to get the steam out. You know.
Is it one of those things where you just woke up one day and you seen graph and you're like, I want to do that?
Personally, I have to say that I love, street art. I love wheat pastes. I love stencils, things like that. Graffiti's really cool. It is a crime, but I highly support it.
We all support that shit, huh? Fuck a toy. All right. That's dope. Okay, so with that being said, like, what type of rush does it give you, dog?
To be honest with you, man, when you're out there spray painting, it's just doing bad shit, man. What did that one little kid say? He loves doing bad hood rat shit with his friends.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to introduce all the scandalous ass fools and the ratchet ass highness, homie. So if y'all is out there, check in, all right?
What up?
But go ahead. So
no, yeah, absolutely. Shout out to them. They help make the world go round. But it's just a thrill.
They help the world go round.
Yeah, absolutely. Where would we be without them? It's balance. You know how we go. It's the thrill. It's an adrenaline rush. It's doing bad shit when you're not supposed to. But I think at the end of the day, a lot of people do it for other reasons also, A lot of people have deeper reasons why they do it. A lot of people end up going through shit. Like, I mean, name a, I think everybody knows somebody that tags or does graffiti or even does art, for that matter. So, you know what I mean? A lot of times there's something that made that person want to jump off the porch and start going out there in the dead of night. You know what I mean? Racking paint or mixing paint on their road.
So you rack paint? Hold on. So you rack paint?
No. Like I said, I do wheat pastes.
Oh, okay.
I do stencils. I do, yeah. So.
Well, I mean, that was a hot item and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let us know you rack paint. So.
But I definitely support those that do.
Okay. Hey, that's supporting your local fucking. That's supporting your local fucking artist right there.
Yeah, you gotta support your local have-not.
Yeah, there you go.
But no, at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like there's always another reason why people do it. You know what I'm saying?
What drives them and shit? You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
There's a drive. that push that made them, push.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for me, it was. Did I wake up one day and see it? Yeah. But like when I was hella young, I would see all the my older brother, the older homies, and they would do all the cholo tags and the fucking Like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? All the Rasta art. And I didn't really know about graffiti in that aspect yet. I mean, I was young. I was like 4th, 5th grade. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I want to draw that shit. I want to draw a spider web. I want to draw some fucking bricks and a low. You know what I'm saying? And then as I got to realize, like, oh, there's graffiti out there? I'm like, okay. So then just start going from there on some toy shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's how it starts. I mean, that was kind of like for me, but I think what drives me at the time when I was at the most hypest or whatever was just like, was really more of the rush. I mean, it's just like, when I'm out there, dog, like, you know, some motherfuckers want to smoke fucking drugs and do this, or somebody drinks coffee or something, or whatever they do, but like, the thrill of just being out there was like so intense. You could be on a rooftop, and the possibility of somebody seeing you, or you're fucking scaling the side of a building on a fucking pole. You know what I mean? So like, all that shit drove me, dog.
So Doom Nuts is an adrenaline junkie.
I'm an adrenaline junkie, dog.
I'm glad we're getting to know who you were, the man behind the mask. You know what I mean?
It was good, Slam. Time for a shot. I just took one, dog. Right. So I mean, well, because we're talking about, you know, the graph. So what drove you, dog?
I think that, I like thinking about that, you guys say that, I kind of thought about it, I'm like, oh fuck. I think I got into, like, well, not graph, but when I started seeing, like, prison drawings, you know?
Right.
Like, my mom's man at the time, that fool was sending out, like, drawings of, like, Tweety Bird and fucking Tasmanian Devil and like, these sick-ass cartoons that were drawing, but they'll do their own shit instead of being, like, you know, they'll be doing stuff that they don't usually do. And I remember seeing those cards and I'll be like, damn, this is dope. But then when I went out and then in the street, when I saw graffiti, it was like, I saw names and I was like, oh fuck, that's sick, because that could be any name. It doesn't
and you
have
gravitated
to be,
towards that.
Yeah, it didn't have to be Tweety Bird or Looney Tunes shit. Like, I could do whatever with it, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody writes their own name and shit. We all have our own name. And you know what I mean? You could be sticking with the same name since the time you started, or maybe you developed over time and you got to get used to these letters, and those letters flowed better, and that was tighter. So you know what I mean? Like there's levels to that shit.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like becoming a veteran graph writer or something like that. But like all of that, like you're saying, you know, and you got to be able to do your own style. Because you're like, oh, I like the homie style, I like this homie style. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then your influencers, the other homies that was out there doing it, you're like, oh, man. Yeah. And you know what I mean? The big homie's like, I know you're biting me, dog, but I ain't going to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say nothing, dog, but yeah, that looks like my shit right there. That's tight, dog. I like it, dog. Keep it going, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, those are the things. That's what drove me. I mean, and that's what you're saying, too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then as for the rush, like you said, like, even just being, like, on the freeway and seeing all the fucking cars, like, that view, or being on rooftops, like, I used to hit rooftops in downtown sometimes, and I'll be on the roof, like, just seeing the fucking everything, you know? And you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's just, like, a sick-ass view, so.
Oh, that's some next level.
I think seeing shit like that, too, is pretty dope.
Shit,
you know, even being you're in the train yard in the middle of the night, you hear, like, trains just the sound, the feel, the cold fucking weather, the smoke, you know, the smog, all that scene of it. It's just like, bro.
But I think the homie said it correctly about Doom Nuts. Like, for me, homie, it was more about the adrenaline. You know, I think last time we talked about hot spots and this and that. Mm-hmm. It's not that I was like too good to catch another spot, but like for me, it was I want to be on the street and fucking. It's just like, you know, that's what drove me, dog. Like I wouldn't even give a fuck if my shit got buffed. I probably got more buff spots than fools got spots. Oh, that spot you hit? Yeah, I hit that, dog. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, but what drives you though, homie? We still trying to we interested in what drives you.
Oh man, it's
I know you say, you know, you like doing the.
Well, now to be honest with you, you know, especially with the crew that I'm from and I helped build up. Tenemos estilo, way. Right. Know? It's about, you know, the envy we create, right? So it's about, to me, it's about quality. It's about being able to produce something in a spot that maybe most people wouldn't dare to try to do, right? So it's bringing style to a spot where people are just thinking tag or throw up. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely. Right.
Yeah.
I concur to that.
You know, somebody was thinking, damn, I'm gonna go big and I'm gonna hit some flares right there, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go big and fucking smack a roller. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And really taking over spots and doing shit like that.
Do you think that comes with experience?
Not at all, because all the most notorious and most up riders that I know locally, right? It's like they started with a simple style and they went crazy with it. It wasn't something too complex that they had to flex every spot. They just did one thing repetitively over and over and over and over and over again.
Right.
That gained them the notoriety. You get what I'm saying?
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
You have that example, you know?
Right. That's what I'm saying though. Like, did the experience, because maybe you didn't know, like when you went and caught that flare tag, you didn't realize. Hold up, I can go bigger, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I say I don't think it comes from experience, because it's fools that the first couple of times walking up to a wall, they've seen it already.
Okay.
Right?
So they've had a prime example.
It's a simple.
Right?
You look it up, you Google, you know what I'm saying, and you see what's going on, or you drive around town and you see what's going on, right? Maybe something builds up inside of you. Damn, I see those tags, I see those throws. I could smack that shit. I can smack that. And then one day somebody gives enough fucking balls to go and smack that shit. You get what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? You could just keep doing it over and over and over again. There's a few examples of that.
And you know, like, look, I'm from Vegas, dog. Like, you don't gotta question me about any of that, dog. But it's a smaller city. It's a metropolitan, but it's a smaller city. So like, fools can get notoriety.
Notoriety.
Homie,
I got you.
I'm a little bit on the jack right now.
Don't worry, do nuts.
I'm a goo rock. I'm a little bit on the jack right now.
Don't worry, do nuts. It's notoriety.
Notoriety. Okay.
16 points on Scrabble.
Right. You can actually get some recognition quicker than you could. Like, listen, I'm from the South in the sense, you know what I mean. You know, so what I mean by that is like that Southwest shit, West Coast, Southwest. So like, you could get up kind of faster in Las Vegas, and if you fucking keep it consistent, motherfuckers gonna recognize you.
That's very true, but the buff acts just as fast.
But I love the buff spots.
Yeah.
Right. For me, I'm like, I know I'm gonna get buffed tomorrow, but I'm rocking it, dog. 5 fools are gonna see it, dog. Don't trip. As long as I got the flick and put it on IG, then I could do it for the. Then I could say I did it for the gram, right?
Rock it in the morning so everybody sees it on the way to school.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
As long as somebody saw it.
Right, somebody saw it. In my time, there was no gram. There was no YouTube. There was no. The only way to see my I'm lying. What didn't we talk about art crimes before?
Art crimes, yeah. But still, that was like limited. It was only
right. It was limited. So you know what I mean? Like I don't mean to change maybe a path on that, but I think that this look, we on IG fucking live. We right here with some fucking graph heads.
Metaverse.
You know what I mean? In the metaverse. You guys ain't actually seen this shit, right?
No.
We're in the metaverse.
I haven't seen it.
Right. So we're in the metaverse. But I mean, like, before you actually had to fucking put in work, dog.
Yeah.
Like there was no way to see me unless you went and put in fucking work. So I think, going super hard, and you know what I see a lot now? I see a lot of fools hate on downtown. I see a lot of fools hate that, like, oh, why you catching spots downtown in the fucking Rockstar spot, and you guys think that's all city? Fuck you guys. I mean, I'm sorry, dog. That's just my 2 cents. Not fuck you guys, but I mean, like, you catch the spots right here, dog. That's where it's hot at.
Right.
Where do you think it's fucking hot at? Where do you think the out of towners are coming? Where do you think the fools from somewhere else are coming? They're coming right here.
Yeah.
And when they walk through these little areas and they go to these fucking spots and they see your shit, and they go, that's what they're gonna go home with. They're gonna go home and be like, damn, well, that full fucking stack was up right there.
Right.
That full fucking, you know what I mean? Days was up right there. So, you know what I mean? Like, because we're fucking doing our thing. And that's dope.